event honoring the victims of domestic violence. Liz, a solemn time.
Yeah, that's right, Raphael. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and this is an event organizers wish they didn't have to put on every year.
Hard to believe, but it was a dispute about a fence that led two men to draw their weapons. Seconds later, all you hear are gunshots.
And in the last 5 minutes, we just learned that the victim in this shooting has passed away. He has died. I'm going to take a step out of the way so you can see homicide detectives behind me are trying to gather information. They are going around the neighborhood, canvassing the area, trying to talk to residents who live nearby to see if they know anything, if they saw anything that could help lead to clues to find out whoever did this. Switching gears now, today the Colts take on the Los Angeles Rams for the first regular season game.
Fake flea flicker. Say that 3 times fast.
I never back down from a challenge. Fake flea flicker. Okay.
You can't do it 3 times fast.
Not even one time. I couldn't do it.
That would-be thief was caught on multiple cameras. Even so, it would take hours before police arrived to investigate.
Perfect to go along with the nicest day. We were talking about that. And I was like, is the weather always this nice? Is that why you guys call it the nicest day? Or?
Of course. Yes. No. It's,
This is Adeola here at Castleton Square Mall, where there is a large police presence right now.
Latest information that they've released to me is that detectives are still trying to find out who killed 13-year-old Matthew McGee. Erica, it's hard to believe, but it was a dispute about a fence that led two men to draw their weapons. Seconds later, all you hear are gunshots. That was about 10. There were at least 6 other shots fired last Tuesday afternoon. That's Tuesday of last week near the 1200 block of Campbell Road in Johnson County. The man hit, who eventually gets up and walks away, is 59-year-old Jeff Weigel. He'd been hit about 4 times in the chest and was rushed to Methodist Hospital. Weigel has a long-standing feud with his neighbor, the man who fired those shots, Dean Keller.
RTV6's Liz Adeola shares how people are stepping up to help find this cross.
Yeah, Erica, so many people are stepping up, from a Metro police officer to a business owner. People want to help this family recover an item that simply can't be replaced.
All I can do is have faith that somebody will return it.
The ashes of Tess Brass's only son, Patrick, who died in 2015. Patrick's father, Mike Arbuckle, says the ashes were stored in a legacy cross that was kept inside a box that's now missing. He believes thieves stole the cross from his pickup truck Saturday afternoon while he worked at a paint company at Grissom Air Force Base just outside Peru.
We've already lost Patrick once, and this feels like he's been taken away from us again.
Tess now lives thousands of miles away in Washington, but spoke to RTV6 Wednesday via Facebook, sharing that the stolen cross matches her own.
I have him hanging on my rearview mirror. He is my guardian angel.
Now other angels are coming out of the woodwork to help the family with their search.
It's just what you're supposed to do.
Tisha Prickett from Itty Bitty Acres Country Store is offering reward money to whoever returns the legacy cross.
They can mail it to the business P.O. box. If they put a return address on the envelope, I will return a $250 postal money order.
These gestures, along with people volunteering to search the area for the locket, have moved Tess to tears.
It's just overwhelming that there are so many good people in this world still.
And Tess tells me that people have volunteered to add to that reward amount. The total right now sits at about $475. They're just hoping that someone will speak up and share where that legacy cross is and return Patrick's ashes. Reporting live downtown, Liz Adeola, RTV6.
Relief for a family who can now move on after getting a very special cross necklace back. Last month, we told you about Mike Arbuckle after someone stole his necklace from his truck in Miami County. The necklace contains the ashes of his son. Today we learned someone returned that necklace, placing it on the driver's seat of Mike's truck. He not only got that necklace back, but he also got his son's remains. As Florida braces for Irma's impact, Houston residents are still in recovery mode as they assess damage to their homes and belongings. Many of you at home have been asking how you can help Harvey victims. This morning, RTV6's Nicole Griffin joins us live from Kroger and Fisher's with more on what you can do right now to help. The gift of life captured
in about 60 or so frames.
Everybody say kidneys.
I don't look at life the same way. I look at how precious life can be.
Jennifer Brooks,
Everybody look right here.
one of 7 living donors who gathered in Plainfield Sunday for a special photo shoot.
1, 2, 3. Billboard.
A giant sign that will soon appear on I-69 between Bloomington and Evansville to encourage others to donate life. Where I got a copy of the police report. It doesn't say much about that incident that took place in the Bentwood subdivision, but it does say that the suspect is a black male in his 30s. Take a close look at this footage to see if you recognize the man.
He's shameless. He doesn't care. He's bold.
Take a look at this surveillance footage taken from Nydia Botero's backyard. It shows a stranger peering into her 13-year-old daughter's bedroom.
It's been 2 nights of just sleepless.
After uncovering footage of a man doing something we can't show you on TV, the man you see crouched in this tree is touching himself in a sexual manner.
Since you don't feel safe anymore.
While talking to police and neighbors, Nydia learned of another incident where a trespasser targeted teens right across the street.
So when the girls heard somebody in the room, they just screamed.
Naftali Gachaba says a man broke into his home and walked into his daughter's room Wednesday morning.
It's challenging, it's scary, but we gotta defend ourselves somehow.
One way they're doing just that is by sharing this video and information about the suspect.
Probably this is not the first time. Probably we're not the first house that he's been doing this to.
But they hope it will be the last. Another disturbing aspect, the amount of time that man was in Nydia's backyard for nearly an hour doing just that you saw in his video. Now, if you recognize that man, you should contact police immediately. Reporting live in Plainfield, Liz Adeola, RTV6.
A woman is sharing her terrifying story. She says a man robbed her at gunpoint. What she did during those tense moments and the message she has for you tonight. Just a few hours after that robbery, a Good Samaritan found the victim's purse on the side of the road and returned it. The victim says the only thing that was missing was less than $100 in cash. Well, tomorrow, a new trial is set to begin for a man accused of a triple murder. Keith Clark is accused of murdering 3 people at an apartment complex near East 21st and North Post Road in March of 2014. Officers believe it was all over drugs. A judge declared a mistrial when jurors could not come to a unanimous verdict. So tomorrow, a new jury trial is scheduled to begin for Keith Clark. One day after North Korea conducted a failed missile launch, Vice President Mike Pence visited South Korea today. He went to a military base near the Demilitarized Zone, or DMZ. That's the area separating North and South Korea. Vice President Pence arrived for a briefing with military leaders and to meet with American troops that are stationed there.